Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rifa Aprila Duratul Aishi 342140. In this video, I will try describe few people that I have met regarding the role of interpersonal communication in importing confidence. This paper that I made took reference for several journals, namely Communication Theory with in 2019 by Lestari Puji Ruliana. The journal entitled Communication Dynamic with Win in 2008 by Effendi Uchana Onong. Introduction to Communication Science Win in 2012 by Soyo Mukti. Interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is a communication process that occurs within the individual, or in other words, the process of communicating with oneself. The occurrence of the communication process here is because there is someone who gives meaning to object he observes or has in his mind. Definition of confidence. Self-confidence has many definitions, including according to figures such as Willis. Self-confidence is the belief that someone is able to overcome a problem with the best situation and can provide something pleasant for others. In line with this, Anthony argues that self-confidence is an attitude in a person. Think positively, have independence, and have the ability to have and accept everything he wants. The role of interpersonal communication in improving confidence. Interpersonal communication is very influential in increasing one's self-confidence. The process of interpersonal communication in a person begins with what sensations are felt. For example, when a student makes a presentation, he or she will feel nervous and afraid to make mistakes. Then the perception that student assumes the participant will talk bad things about him. Furthermore, there is memory. The student will recall all events that occurred during the presentation. The last one is think. In this case, depending on that decision, the student think can be positive or negative. If it is positive, it will be introspection or itself. And if it is negative, I can cause students to feel inferior or not confident anymore. If we share feeling insecure, try to think for a moment, contemplating what is happening to us. Self-introspection is also important to do. What other people say we can reflect on to become a better person. It could be that we are experiencing a stress and feeling anxious because there are many problems what we are experiencing. With this, we really need self-healing to generate that confidence. Self-healing is a process when in healing of inner words that interfere with emotion. Everything certainly experience problems, and this can have an impact on our daily activities, like self-confidence. To heal this inner world, everyone has their own way of dealing with it. On the time is by taking time for ourselves, doing things we like. For example, watching Korean dramas, for visiting beautiful places, and so on. This can make us comfortable and more relaxed. But back to each of us which method we will use in self-healing. Conclusion. From the description above, it can be concluded that the role of interpersonal communication in increasing self-confidence is very important. From starting but ourselves whether we want to develop it or not. In ours, we must believe in our abilities. We must believe in what we will do, accept all the consequences of the decision we will take. Always think positive. Positive thing is also important because in the future we don't think too much about what happened to us. In the process of the last stage of interpersonal communication, namely think, it is hoped that we'll also think positively so as not reduce our self-confidence. Dari uraian di atas dapat disimpulkan bahwa komunikasi intrapersonal sangatlah penting dalam meningkatkan kepercayaan diri kita. Dari mulai diri sendirilah apakah kita mau mengembangkannya atau tidak. Pada diri sendiri kita harusnya yakin atas kemampuan yang dimiliki. Kita harus yakin dengan apa yang akan kita lakukan, menerima semua konsekuensi atas keputusan apa yang telah kita ambil. Selalu berpikir positif. Berpikir positif inilah juga sangat penting karena untuk kedepannya kita tidak berpikir berlebihan atas apa yang terjadi pada diri kita. Pada proses terjadinya komunikasi intrapersonal tahap terakhir yaitu berpikir. Diharapkan kita juga berpikir positif supaya tidak menurunkan rasa kepercayaan diri kita. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.